Hello, third and fourth graders. I have somebody sitting down here with me, Luna. We are on still Wisconsin, and today we're going to be talking about Wisconsin industries, the economy, how they make money, and there's a couple of different things that I'm going to touch on from two of our Wisconsin books. So the first one we're going to take a look at is our Wisconsin by Kids. And there is a Wisconsin agriculture page that I am going to read from really quickly to help you out with that. Now remember, agriculture is a fancy word for farming, and farming is a big part of the Wisconsin industry to make money. Many farmers out there. So we're going to go ahead and read a little bit of information about farmers. So it says, Wisconsin is one of the largest producers of dairy products in the nation. It supplies 16% of the nation's milk and 25% of the nation's butter. That's a lot. In the early years of statehood, all farmers grew primarily wheat. Gradually, more and more farmers began raising dairy cattle. Almost 9 out of 10 acres were used for grain and dairy farming in Wisconsin. The Wisconsin cheese business may have started as early as 1856. When Ann Pickett, a farm wife from Jefferson County, made cheese out of her surplus milk and sold it in Milwaukee for supplies. So before that, it wasn't necessarily being made for business. That's pretty interesting. In 1919, Wisconsin took the lead in milk and dairy products. Today, there are almost 2 million dairy cows in Wisconsin, which produce nearly 3 billion gallons of milk each year. That's a lot of milk. Wisconsin cheese factories produce about 40% of all cheese made in the United States. Today, in Wisconsin, farmers grow cucumbers, beans, sweet corn, cranberries, potatoes, wheat, soybeans, tobacco, apples, and peas. They also grow corn, oats, and hay for a variety of livestock, including dairy cows, beef cattle, pigs, and chickens. Agriculture has always played an important role in Wisconsin's history. All right, for more than a century, Wisconsin has been known as the dairy state. So clearly, if we're providing a large percentage of the nation's milk and butter, it makes sense that we would be considered the dairy state, especially with all those cheese sales too. Okay, I'm going to set that aside. I am going to be showing up on the page then here a graphic. You'll see on your screen there. I'm going to add that to my screen a little bit on the side so we can talk about what's on there. So this just talks about all the different types of working job opportunities that we have in the states. You can see at the bottom of the list actually is where farming is. On the top, we have quite a bit of people in the education and healthcare industry. We have many in the manufacturing industry, which is the making of products, and I'll be discussing that in a minute. We have retail businesses, publishing and media, entertainment, hotels, scientists, banking and finance, insurance, construction, transportation, government, and then at the bottom, like I said, is farming. Not as many people are doing that anymore. Okay. The other part of this now is that we're talking about manufacturing. Manufacturing, the making of products. Okay. The manufacturing can talk a lot about, we have many paper mills. Kimberly-Clark is a very big company in Wisconsin that deals with paper products. There's also a well-known business out of Milwaukee nationwide, Harley Davidson, that makes all those motorcycles. That's also Wisconsin based. We also have a lot of food processing that happens in Wisconsin, creameries, cheese factories, there's vegetable canneries, food processors, like for potato chips, corn chips, things like that. Sausages being made in Wisconsin. A lot of great things that are being made, and then also beer. We're pretty big in Wisconsin for beer drinking, beer making, etc. So that would also be an important part of our industry as well. So overall, we have been learning that in Wisconsin, many people could be farmers that would raise cattle or grow different crops that are being sold to everybody. It might be dairy cows providing the dairy, the milk, the butter, the cheese that we sell. There's food processing industry where all of that food is being packed and sold. There are many people in the healthcare and education industry and manufacturing industry as well, like Kimberly Clark, where they're all making paper. So lots of interesting things in Wisconsin's economy. So now you're going to go ahead and go to Google Classroom, and you're going to do a little bit of a worksheet on the economy in Wisconsin, and I will see you later. All right. I'm going to say bye to Luna. She's sleeping. Bye, Luna. All right. Talk to you guys later.